Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in today's episode of Sleeping Giant we are starting our first season back in Ligue 1 at home to Marseille before an away tie to Ajaccio, and that should be a tough away trip. So not an easy start for us by any means, but hopefully we can get some points on the board early on and that will ease some of the pressure on us in this campaign, which should be a battle against relegation. And if we look at the team that will go for this first game of the season, we'll start off in goals. It will be our new signing Ivan Villar. He starts in goals for us and hopefully he has a good debut. Our back three will be another new signing in Nicolas Opoku, a Ghanaian who we signed of course, so he will start at centre back alongside Rode Gregerson and our captain, or not our captain actually anymore, our vice captain Barbet. Fran Sergio is our new captain and he will start in midfield, Fran Sergio. So Barbet in the back three, not captain anymore, so hopefully that lifts some of the pressure off him and he can have a good performance. Our wing backs will be Ivan Macon, our new signing at right back. He's going to make his debut and hopefully he has a good performance. Michelin is on the bench if we do need to change things up there. And Nasimba is back from his broken leg, missed the end of last season with that broken leg but played well before then, and he is in the team despite the fact he is looking to probably leave at the end of the season when his contract is up. Won't sign a new contract, but he is in from the start and hopefully he can be good for us. Our midfield three, Fran Sergio, I already mentioned, our new captain. In the centre of midfield as the ball winning midfielder, Moore Ndai, another new signing for us, making his debut, and hopefully he can have a really good performance on his debut in that midfield engine room. Alongside him, Sissoko just signed a new contract after spending the summer whinging about wanting a new contract. He just signed a new one, so hopefully that will improve his morale and we get a good performance on him. And up front, it's a regular two for us. It's Bakwa starting up front. A lot of clubs interested in him. He is asking to leave, but hopefully he'll stick around long enough to bang in a few goals to help us survive. And then Josh Maja, another player complaining, wanting a new contract, but he will start even though he has a slight knock, and hopefully he will play well, and we need him firing this season if we're going to stay up. So that is our first 11 of the season. Let's get to kick off at home to our rivals Marseille. So here we go, the season underway with Marseille kicking us off here. This is a historic rivalry between Bordeaux and Marseille, so it would be good to get a win early on in the season against them and get the fans on our side and give them hope that we can stay up. A highlight there that really didn't need to be shown. Haven't had that happen a bit. FM liking their phantom highlights at the moment for some reason, for me anyway. But 5 minutes gone here and it's 0-0. Throw in here for Marseille and it will be them in possession around the halfway line. Guendouzi into Milik for them. Some familiar names in their team. A ball over the top cuts us open, but can we get men back? Macon gets back and blocked there from, I think it was from Opoku, and it falls into the hands of Villar and we get away with being opened up there and it stays 0-0. Throw in for us here, Macon to take it down to Bakwa and back to Macon. He plays the ball over the top for Maja but he doesn't get onto it, so Eric Bailly in possession here into Guendouzi as Marseille try and build an attack. Milik, and good passing here from Marseille. Can we now try and get a press on them? Not at the moment. Try and win it back. Bakwa does well. Now he picks out Josh Maja, who's a bit alone, and he was isolated there up front. Maja loses possession and Marseille will come again, and here is Chexy under for them, but we win it back. Do we? No, almost Maja getting in there, but we try and press. Doing well at that so far. Can we now win the ball back? Marseille passing around, they have the advantage there. There was a foul on their player and they pass it around nicely. We try and hold them out, but they played us through. Here come Marseille. Chips the keeper, does he? Yes, he does. Oh, that's disappointing. We concede there, and Villar on his debut is chipped by their player, and that is a bad mistake for a keeper on his debut. He went down a bit early, and that is a bit of a nightmare start for us. No replay shown there for some reason, but after 24 minutes we are 1-0 down. Half time here and we go in 1-0 down. That goal coming just after the 20-minute mark, separating the teams. Marseille have been the dominant team in terms of creating chances, as the XG story tells. We've had a bit more of possession, but we haven't done a lot with it, and we're going to need to improve that in the second half. Back on the way here for the second half. Hopefully we can improve. We have had, as I said, more possession, so now we just need to create more. Only 2 shots from us in that half is a bit disappointing, and we may look to make changes up front as this half goes on if that continues. 5 minutes gone and it's 1-0 Marseille. Free kick here for Marseille right on the halfway line, and Kolasinac for them plays it forward. Here come Marseille again, playing it nicely through Suarez for them. and they look to pass us round, and Milik, great tackle from Ndai there, and Barbet in possession. Now, that was a brilliant tackle and showing what we need him to do in that more defensive midfield role. Ball played forward towards Bajai, who's on for Josh Maja, but it is cut out, and it's back with Pau Lopez in the Marseille goal, and he plays it out into the midfield area. We don't get to put any pressure on there, so Marseille get up to the halfway line and will now look to attack. Milik with another ball played over the top, which has been a bit of a thorny issue for us today. Here comes Suarez to them, he takes the shot, fires it over, and we escape that poor defending, and we need to improve that. Maybe a look at dropping that line back a bit further. But with 25 minutes to go, it's still 1-0 Marseille. Free kick here for Marseille, 10 minutes to go. Ball clipped into the box, headed clear by Barbet, falls to a Marseille player on the edge of the box. And they look to bring it forward again, and they are going to make progress with Piriguel in to win possession back. Now, can we counter? He plays through Bajai. Bajai on his own. Eric Bailly takes him down. Eric Bailly is on a yellow card, so this will be a red card. And Marseille are going to play the last 10 minutes with only 10 men. Can we take advantage of that? Good play there. Piriguel winning the ball back, played Bajai through. And now, can we take advantage to get something out of this game? Full time whistle goes here, and sadly we couldn't take advantage of that late red card from Marseille. We opened the season with a defeat, just that one goal separating the sides, and we weren't outplayed by any means. We just didn't create enough, and we looked a little bit unpotent up front, and that was something we're going to have to improve of. Good debut for Ndai, gets a 7.0 rating, a 7.0 also for Rode Gregerson in the centre of our defence. But everywhere else, probably we just need to improve, and hopefully we can in our second game against Ajaccio. So here we are on the day of our second game of the season away at Ajaccio, and two changes to the team. First of all, at left wing back, we're going to bring in Jacques Ikume, a promising young left wing back, and give him a go. We've had a few bids from him during the summer actually, and most recently from Watford, but we turned that down because we want him in our team, and hopefully he can give us an improved performance at left wing back. And then the on loan Marseille midfielder Oni High is going to come in as the advanced playmaker for us ahead of Fran Sergio, who didn't really perform well, and we're going to try and see how this on loan midfielder Oni High does for us. Also, another change actually I've just remembered is that Bajai is going to come in up front alongside Bakwa, and on the bench also is Danny Gomez, our new striker, coming back from injury, not fully fit to start, but hopefully he can make his debut off the bench at some stage. So, can we get our first 3 points back in Ligue? So here we go, our first away trip in Ligue is a trip to Corsica, and it will be a tough test for us. Hopefully we can respond and get our first points on the board. Didn't do too bad against Marseille, we just need to improve going forward, and hopefully we'll see a much better performance this time from our strikers. Coming up to 5 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Fourth highlight here sees Ajaccio bringing the forward, and they try ball over the top, which we had trouble against Marseille with. Barbet, had to be a brilliant tackle, and was it? Well, it's gone to VAR. Now Barbet is on a yellow card too, so could this be a red card for him? Referee is going to VAR to check this. Looking at the screen, we have a penalty review here. What is he going to give? We wait to see. Referee coming back onto the pitch, and he gives no penalty, thankfully. We got away with one there, because I think that would have been a red card too. So lucky enough escape for us there. On the half hour mark, it stays 0-0. Ball played out to Ikome here, our left wing back to Barbet, the man who had that lucky escape. Plays it over the top towards Bajai, he can't get onto it, so Ajaccio have possession back. Brilliant from Opoku, down to Onahai. He plays it through for Bakwa. Can he finish Bakwa? Yes! Is he onside? This will go to VAR as well. Is this our first goal back in the top division? Great link-up play between Onahai and Bakwa. Did he stay onside? Here is the goal review. Goal disallowed. We've had one go our way, one go against us, and sadly it stays 0-0 here. Throw in here, Macon down to Onahai, and he gets it back. Here's Macon, back to Opoku, into Sissoko. Barbet, out to Kome, passing around nicely here. Bajai, our striker, I don't know why he's so deep, but he plays it in towards Onahai. Falls to Bakwa. Bakwa, great chance. Their defence fell asleep there. Bakwa raced onto it, and he fired it straight at the keeper. So another chance goes a begging there in what has been a pretty dominant display possession-wise from us in this first half. Not create a lot of shots though. We had that disallowed goal, we had that escape with VAR, and at half time it is 0-0. Back on the way here with the second half, and hopefully we can continue controlling possession and now create a bit more. hopefully confidence will grow in the team. We're seeing some good ratings at the back from Barbet and Rode Gregerson, also with Villar in goals. Now we just need to see more up front. 5 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Free kick for Ajaccio here late on, 6 minutes to go in this game. Could we have late heartbreak here? We wait for them to play it into the box. And here it comes, clipped in towards the far post. Gregerson got up initially. Oh, Souk for them, heads it against the crossbar. And it is cleared. And now they come again though, blocked. Can we head it clear? Oh, Villar makes a really good save there. And we get away with it. Crossbar hit, then a save from our keeper. But here come Ajaccio again with 5 minutes to go. And can we just hold on here? At this stage, it looks like we'd be happy to take a point. Disappointing, we haven't been very threatening at all. And that is a bit of a worry how our attack hasn't worked. And now our defending hasn't worked. Oh, that looked offside. That looked well offside. Surely it was. It's gone to VAR. Our third VAR decision in this game. It looked well offside. It's either very bad defending or miles offside, and it's miles offside. Goal is disallowed there, and we get away with another one. Here is the replay of this one. We can see he was an absolute country mile offside, and it stays 0-0. Full time whistle goes here, and we do get our first point back in the top division of French football. A 0-0 draw away from home. A clean sheet for Villar, his first as Bordeaux number 1. And lots of green ratings at the back. Opoku, Gregerson, Barbet, Ikome, all green ratings. Ndai again in midfield impressing. But it's up front we're having trouble. Danny Gomez did come on to make his debut, but couldn't make much of an impact. He's not fully fit, so hopefully he will in time. But as I said, it's our first point back in the top division of French football. So there we have it. Our first point is on the board. We haven't scored a goal yet, though. That's a bit of a worry. But we are in 12th position with 1 point. Clear off the relegation zones. 17th and 18th get relegated straight down to Ligue 2. Then 16th is into a relegation playoff with a team from the below division. Hopefully we can avoid being in any of those spots, but we are going to need to start scoring goals if we do that. And hopefully we'll do that in the next episode, when we're going to take on 2 of the giants of French football. We'll take on Monaco at home and Lyon away. And we will play a number of games in between then, including a derby against Toulouse. And hopefully by then we'll have some points, some more points on the board and lots more goals. And hopefully a bit more positive outlook on how this season will go. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like. Always good to get more likes on these videos and see that people are enjoying them. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments on our start to the season. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is the best way to make sure you don't miss any videos. Videos are posted Monday to Friday, 6 PM Irish time. And subscribing will make sure you get the notification. There is a playlist on the channel if you want to catch up on anything we've done at Bordeaux so far. So until the next episode, please take it easy.